kick off the song here in a second, but we're going to go live in just 3, 2. No, I'm joking. I think it actually like records me live or something. Like it kick off the song here in a second. There we go. Yep. Even though it's like churning in the background, it's actually recording the live, when I go on. But anyway, I want to. It's 6:59. I'm gonna wait a second. Right at 7:00, I'm gonna crank the theme song. And we're gonna do this right.
Yeah, what's the theme song?
You know the theme song. You hear it all the time. You heard it all weekend last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Desert Rocks. It's like I don't know. I forget exactly how we found it. It's kind of the guy that did our podcasts last year sent us to a website to try to find a song based on some different types of music. I told them like kind of get this upbeat, rocky sound, like not rocky like Rocky Balboa, but here we go. All right, we are gonna go. There we go. I hear this one. Can you hear it?
Yeah. Not now, but I could hear it before. It's kind of low right now.
A little low?
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Okay.
I'll have to fix that. It's probably something along the lines of how I'm sharing the audio. There's a setting in there. I'm going to have to go in and take care of it. But welcome anybody watching this in the future, anybody on this live now. Stephen Drake, Kyle Gilbertson, appreciate you. We got Craig Schinneberger getting ready to join us. Craig Schinneberger is joining us now as well. But welcome. This is the Gateway to Freedom Sunday night stream. We do this every 2 weeks on Sunday nights at 7:00 Central Time. Love that shirt, Craig. What's going on, buddy? How are you? Oh, you're muted.
This is the most stylish shirt that I own, brother.
Oh, man, I tell you, we're going to have Miss Charlene Sears is joining us. Look at you. What you got on there? What you got, Steven?
Well, I got a new camera. I haven't been able to figure
it out.
Yeah.
Oh, he's even got the stickers from the other day.
Yeah, I left the stickers on.
He's got the stickers on from the other day. Charlene is on with us. Charlene, welcome. We got Kyle Gilbertson here as well. How's it going, everybody?
All aces, man.
It's going okay.
Yeah, that's good. Charlene, how are you? You said you're doing good. I'm going to shut up. I keep asking the same thing over and over.
You know what? Actually, my niece is missing, but I'm still on here. My 15-year-old niece has been missing since Friday.
Oh, my gosh.
But I'm still on here.
My gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, you are, wow. Are you okay? You doing okay?
I am. That's why I'm trying to listen to something more positive right now to get my mind off of it.
Well, we'll be positive. We'll get your mind off of it. But our thoughts and prayers are with your niece and hoping she's okay. I know probably the guys on here with me are feeling the same thing and extending.
Absolutely, of course. Holy cow, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is.
So I apologize for my camera not being on. I'm just not in the mood. I'm sorry.
Well, you're okay. You're okay. We get it. If you do feel like being in the mood, you can turn it on. But if not, perfectly fine to be off. It's not a problem at all.
All right. Thanks.
Well, look, so you've been good this week, other than your niece's situation. How have you been this week?
I'm still looking for a deal. My daughter and I, we've been out looking for a deal. So I'll tell you, we're looking for an ARV of about 200 to 225, 1,000 plus square footage, 3 and 2, preferably a basement. Fenced in backyard, garage, or carport, and mainly in the area of like Florissant, Hazelwood, U-City, Overland, Edmondson, St. Anne, something like that.
Okay.
So, yes.
Okay. Is that for like a rental or a flip, or what are you going to do with it?
We want to do a fix and flip.
Yeah. Okay. Good for you. Now, how have you? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, and I am about to get my real estate license.
All
Nice.
right.
Yes, I paid my fees a few days ago, but I'm gonna take my classes online. But right now, I don't want to start because now my mind is not focused.
All right.
So
No,
I'm gonna
sure.
give myself about a week to get focused, so I can get because I really want to learn this real estate thing.
Well, I hear it's pretty good. I hear it. I hear people are making money at it. I don't know.
I know, right?
There's just some rumors. You got to do it right though. You got to do it right. So make sure you get make sure you get the right kind of knowledge, right? So tell
Right.
me, and I apologize, Charlene, help me out here. What kind of like background do you have? Like what led you to get started in real estate investing? There's Caleb Geiger. How are you doing, Caleb? He's looking for that unmute button.
So I've been on.
There it is.
I've been in.
What's up,
Oh, I'm
Rich?
sorry.
Not much, buddy. Not much. Go ahead, Charlene. Sorry.
That's okay. So I've been in real estate for a little over 15 years. So I'll share. I think I've shared my story with you. I am a full-time court clerk.
That's
And
right.
so I had 7 properties, 10 doors at one time, and juggling my full-time career. And they got overwhelming. So I got rid of 5 properties. I still have 2 left. And now that I'm getting closer to retirement, I'm ready to rebuild my portfolio.
Oh yeah, that's right. I do remember. I apologize. Sometimes I need a
That's
little.
okay.
I don't
It's
have
okay.
as great of a memory as there's a guy we know that who has a freaking amazing memory, and I'm so jealous. Uh, anybody that's met him personally, Pace Morby has a freaking amazing memory. Like meet you one time, he'll remember you every single time he sees you. The guy's amazing. But I wish I was like that. But thanks for the reminder. I appreciate that,
No
Charlene.
problem.
If there's anything we can do to help you build your new rebuilt empire, we're here for you.
Well, if anyone gets a deal, please send me a message.
Yeah.
You said Overland?
Overland, Florissant, Blackjack, Hazelwood, U City, Edmondson, St. Anne.
Okay. Kind of near the airport as well?
Oh yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
As long as it's not the bad side of Berkeley. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, I'm with you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome. That's great. I hope we can help you out with that.
All right, thank you.
Sure, sure. Kyle, man, you're driving in the dark and joining us, man. What's going on with you, buddy?
I was just changing the locks on a house. I had a tenant move out, so I was over there checking it out. And that's about it. I've owned this particular property since 2017.
Oh, really?
Yeah. August of 2017, I looked it up. And this is the second, it had an inherited tenant. And then when they moved out during COVID, which was a very messy situation, I had to get the city of St. John to help me and,
Okay.
do some, take the electric meter off the house and stuff like that. But, COVID was crazy.
Oh, really?
So, but anyhow, I had a new tenant. She was there for 5 years. And, things weren't working out for her,
Yeah.
but, sometimes the ball doesn't bounce in the right direction. And she decided that she was going to take off. So now I get to figure out what I'm going to do with this particular property. It's St. John, but I don't know. It's one of these properties that I don't know. I've had it appraised a couple of times, and it's kind of one of these things. I think I'm going to end up doing the slow flip with it.
Oh, yeah?
And I've been pretty successful with my other ones, so I might do that with this one. 2017 prices. I looked it up for a 2-bedroom, 1-bath in St. John. What do you think I paid for it?
I have no idea.
No guesses?
No, I mean, I could guess 25,000.
13,000.
50.
21.
21. See,
Dang it. Wow, look how close Rich was.
I mean, I knew you were a smart guy. I knew you knew how to get the good deal, man.
So
That's awesome.
So the idea is if I do a owner finance deal with this I might, take $4,000 or $5,000 down and then carry the note on it for $100,000 or so. And, that should, over, a 30-year note over that should be okay. I mean, if they happen to pay it off, great. Or if they don't, I'll just, take it back over and do it again. So
slow flip, for those people who don't know, Kyle, go break down a slow flip. Like, what exactly is a slow flip? How are you doing them?
It's basically owner financing.
Yeah.
My favorite part is that not that I couldn't go through another occupancy inspection, but that's all up to them.
Yeah.
They own the house, so I'm not going to call it. I'm not dealing with their HVAC. I'm not dealing with their sewer or any of that. I basically turn into the bank.
Right.
So, and, it's a great win for them too. I mean, if there's enough meat on the bones, they could re-rent it or, whatever they choose to do with it. So,
sure.
It's just one of those, some of these properties I've owned for a long time that, they may have appraised, over time where they've improved, but, they're kind of headache properties. Like this one doesn't have a basement to it. It's just a small 2-bedroom, 1-bath house.
Right.
And you're only going to max out so much on rent for it. So,
sure.
It's just one of those things. So,
Yeah.
I've been pretty successful with them, and then I can just kind of look at other properties down the road. Better areas, bigger houses, whatever.
Yeah. I wholesale the property one time to a slow flipper within the last couple of years, and it's funny because there's a property right across the street from one of my rentals, and I still wish I would have just kept it, but I was like, get it. But it's right across the street from one of my rentals, so I actually have seen that thing probably change hands at least 3 times in the last year. So they get it to somebody who wants to start fixing it up, and then they either bite off more than they can chew, or they run out of funds themselves, and they give it back to him. And then he does this wash, rinse, and repeat, like you were just talking about, Kyle, where he collects another deposit from them. They get started on the rehab, and they quit.
Right.
And he's got a new crew in. I actually drove by this morning. And they had, they're serious because they've got a whole driveway full of junk from inside the house. They've been gutting the house. So, yeah.
I was going to have a question.
What's that?
So,
I was going to ask on that slope flip. Do you do when you sell or finance it? Is it on contract for deed, or do you give them legal title? Yeah, contract for deed.
Yeah, contract for deed.
Yeah.
I'll
breaking up a little bit.
I'll throw in I include taxes and stuff like that. So
Gotcha.
But I've only done a few of them, but when you manage properties yourself, and it's a great way. It's very easy. I don't have to worry about phone calls or any of that type of stuff. They own the property. So
nice.
Yeah.
And luckily I've worked with the same guy a couple of times on the other one. So I'm giving him first dibs on this, and go from there. So
nice.
We'll see how it works out. So
that's great. Yeah. That's good to hear, man. That's good stuff.
Yeah,
it really is. That's awesome.
I mean, if with interest rate I usually give is about 10%.
Okay.
And I said if they pay it off in 30 years, when I'm in my late 70s,
right?
Great. I mean, good for them.
Yeah, good for you. It's good for you all the way up until then.
Yeah, and if it doesn't work out, well, then I'll take it back, and no harm, no foul.
Right.
Like I'll hold the. And like I said, I've watched a few people in the St. Louis region do this for a few years now, and
Yeah.
now I've seen a lot of other real estate investors kind of doing the same thing that I've known for years here in St. Louis. So,
Mhm.
yeah, that's why I kind of shifted gears into it. I mean, I still do rentals and
Yeah.
Section 8 and all that type of fun stuff, but
Yeah.
every property is a little bit different.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Glad you can make it on here. Caleb Geiger, man, how's it going, buddy?
Doing pretty good. How are you, Rich?
Not too bad, man. Not too bad. Is that the like a reflection screen behind you? Is that one of those reflection like photography
Oh
screens?
no,
Or
it's real. It's real.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
The black circle with the blue border there. Is that one of those?
Oh no, that's
what is that?
So in between the sales calls I do,
Yeah.
it's impossible to be upset when you're jumping on a mini trampoline.
Oh,
This
nice.
is a mini trampoline I keep in my
Okay.
office to bounce around on. When I like, sometimes you mess up, you just jump on the trampoline, get back to work, and it's all better.
Yeah, bud. Yeah. I like that. I love that. I thought it was one of those reflective, like little reflective things for lighting when you're doing, camera work outside.
I'm not that fancy yet.
As you're holding your microphone.
Yeah.
I love it, brother. I love it. That's awesome. What have you been up to lately?
Oh man, lately, I have been automating lead gen, to where it pretty much runs on autopilot. So I've been doing that, and I'm trying not to self-promote, but I built a software all around that. So
You're good. Okay.
yeah, that's what I've been up to lately. I've put my deals on pause and automating everything, and built a software around it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. We're gonna talk here pretty soon, like this week or next week. I got to get on the books with you, and we're gonna talk.
We will. We will.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I appreciate you and all you do, and I appreciate you, getting that virtual ticket to Gateway to Freedom too,
Absolutely,
man.
brother.
Appreciate
Absolutely.
that. Cool. That was great. Yeah. Caleb was there in spirit.
I was. Yeah, I had just gotten back from Florida the week prior, and I was like, "Dang, it's this weekend. Oh no, we'll just get the virtual ticket and slide right in."
Yeah, appreciate that, buddy. Appreciate that. Stephen Drake, tell me a little bit about yourself, man. It's been forever since I've seen you. What you been doing?
I never see you. I call, I write, and you don't respond.
I tell my VA to contact you first thing in the morning, every morning. I guess they're not doing that.
Maybe they got the wrong number.
Maybe it might be.
If you go on Instagram has a phone number for me.
Does
It's
it?
the wrong number. I can't figure out how to change it.
Oh no.
Well, that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to show everybody how to update their social media. No,
Yeah. No, I live in St. Louis. I'm a landlord, and I've done a few flips and a few wholesales. Right now, I'm not doing much except praying that my tenant gets accepted to the place she wants to move to.
I bet you are. So you can move clear, sailing straight ahead, getting that rehab finished.
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah, I got all the kitchen cabinets and paint and stuff already. I'm ready to roll, but it's just sitting in storage.
Yeah.
I talked to her new potential landlord on the phone.
Yeah.
She's from Florida, the new potential landlord, and she has 3 or 4 houses in Cahokia.
Really?
Yep.
We need to talk to her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We should set up a call with her.
Absolutely, because I got one I could sell her like right now.
I think she's looking to move her properties.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, well. I'm looking to buy some more, so that's good.
We should definitely set up a call with her.
Right.
And she owns where my tenant would move to if she's accepted is in Belleville. So I think
really?
Woman has 1 or 2 in Belleville.
Okay.
She was complaining about Cahokia, the building office, the code enforcement, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
I haven't had a problem with them yet.
You just gotta know what you're doing. I mean, even then, you just gotta, yeah. It's, I don't know. I don't know. I might sing a different tune if I was doing it virtually, right? It might be more difficult. Yeah. You never get to interact with somebody. You never get that FaceTime. But anytime, I had to actually go up there Friday, last thing Friday, because I couldn't get the utilities permit on, over the phone. Like they could do a regular permit and all that stuff. I just give my credit card number, they pay for it, and they email me the permit. But this one, for some reason, couldn't do it over the phone. So I had to physically go there.
I haven't had to do that in a while. I'm glad you said it because I forgot all about it. I'm going to have to switch everything over to my name.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's not going to be hard. Because you still have to get the utilities permit. You'll probably need to get a general construction permit as well.
I'll just drive over there and talk to
him. Yeah. Get all the permits you want in one visit.
Yeah,
you know where the new office is, right?
I think it's the one I went to when I sold the house on Richard.
On Bond?
That might have been it.
In Old Centerville?
I went over and got like an electrical permit to do electrical work or something. And
okay.
The only thing we did was before I sold that house is I got a CO.
Oh.
So I could market it that we had the certificate of occupancy already.
Gotcha.
So I'm on
pass it. Yep.
Is Keenan still there? I'm sorry to keep interrupting.
Yeah, he's still there. He's not the head of the code enforcement, but he is an inspector. Yeah.
I just want to say, come over to the house, look at what I'm doing, and see if there's anything that makes you raise your eyebrow, and
right.
I just so that when I go for the CO, hopefully I'm prepared.
Yeah, bud. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Craig Schinneberger, what are you up to, sir? Again, love that vintage shirt, man. First year Gateway to Freedom shirt.
I had to dig down to the bottom of the drawer, man.
Oh.
What you up to, buddy? Tell everybody what you got going on, what you do. Is it soft? I know it's soft, man. I only go for the soft ones because it's like, man, I hate stiff, thick t-shirts. I want the nice soft one, man.
Yeah, you pick good shirts. Thanks.
Thanks, appreciate
that.
Yeah.
That balances out how bad you make us look good with the shirts, but you're making us look bad by how busy you are and how much you do for our community.
No.
Yeah. The conference last weekend, the meetup this past Wednesday, and now this again tonight.
Man, I'm gonna take a few weeks off. No, I'm joking.
Just building momentum, right?
Right. There's no way I'm taking a week off. I'm not steal spotlight from you. I did that last year. I right after the conference, I was so mentally drained. I just checked out for probably a month, maybe a month and a half, checked out. And it was such a horrible decision. I just lost so much traction and momentum. I should have just kept going. So I'm going to keep going now. I'm not doing that again. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. Everybody does. But the one thing I try to do is learn from my mistake. So I'll make that mistake one time. I may make a huge mistake, but it's only going to be one time.
That's the goal. Learn. That's what they call wisdom, right?
Right. Well, yeah, I guess. I don't know. What do you got going on, Craig?
Well, we're making some good progress on the most recent acquisition over in the Rondelet neighborhood.
Okay.
Through the course of networking, I found some guys that can do some work for me without draining the bank account, So in just the past couple of days, we've got this bathroom. It's a small bathroom, but man, it turned out to be a lot worse than I thought it was. There was water coming in from the outside. There was water coming in from the shower, and the wall was just jacked up. And I'm going to post a few pictures online. I keep forgetting to take pictures, man.
Oh, is it? And, you got to.
I took a few, so it's going to be an update on Facebook pretty soon here. But it's coming along. The tub is in. We had to redo the whole floor. Level out the joists, sister on some joists. And it's coming along, man.
That is such a pain.
I was trying to do it by myself, and I'm just like, this is over my head.
Yeah. So you did get somebody to do it for you?
Yeah. So we got some help going, and it's really great. I've just been the runner all weekend to the store. Oh yeah, I forgot that.
I know what you mean. I've done that. I've played that role, the runner.
Yep. No, my knuckles aren't bloody. I'm okay.
That's right. I was actually at Home Depot this morning, and it was interesting. I pulled into the contractor, the pro parking space, right? Not underneath the whole thing, but out in the parking lot. There's they got a few the pros spaces. So I pulled into one, and the very first space that wasn't a pro space, an employee had parked there. And I just remember back in retail, back in the day when I was in retail, they always told us we had to park far away from the store, right?
Way back
Like, no,
there.
you get all the way the very last row. That's where you park, right? So they were on the phone. I pulled up and they're on the phone. There's like they got this mess on the car itself, like on the hood of the car, and it looked like somebody had dropped some mulch or bags of mulch on the car because there's like some mulch mess on the out around the front of the, and there's a huge dent on his car, and he's on the phone like complaining about somebody just dropped this. I don't know if it was a pallet of mulch or just one bag of mulch that caused that much damage. And he's like chirping and barking. He wasn't being completely like ridiculous, but I was like, man, if you'd have parked where employees were supposed to park, you wouldn't have had this problem.
Oh,
I didn't say that, but that's what was going in my mind. It's like, back in my day, we didn't park up front.
right.
Get your steps in from the back of the lot.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. But matter of fact, when I used to work at the mall in retail during the holiday season, they would actually paint a white line in the parking lot and say, okay, you couldn't park any closer than that white line.
Wow.
Anywhere, any of the employees. It was pretty funny. But anyway.
I've noticed lines going across the parking lot. I wonder if that's what that was for.
Maybe.
I was always curious.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Interesting. Not at that Home Depot, but other places.
Sure.
Can't think of where it is.
Right. Not the infamous Home Depot by, where we meet up on Tuesday nights every once in a while.
One of my most frequent stops, man.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. So that how long you think that the project you got going on right now is going to be?
Hoping to wrap the bathroom up in the next couple of days, and then I've still got plaster patching and paint coming this week, and then flooring. And there's going to be odds and ends that come up, as usual. It's got one of those old storm cellar type basements.
Okay.
It's an old build. It was an 1863 build, so it doesn't have like a full basement. It's a small basement for probably the footprint of the original house, but it's been added onto this way, got added onto that way, and then they added on the side.
You say stuff like that, man. That is incredible. 1863. Here we got people afraid to buy a house because the interest rates are over 6.
Yeah.
These people built a house during a civil war.
That's right. With stones and wood that they probably harvested themselves, right?
Exactly. I saw this one house in Waterloo where I live. It's actually, I think it was the second oldest house built in the town, or back then, settlement, whatever. And I when we went up to the attic and popped the attic open to look. The logs that they had used still had the bark on the outside of the wood, so they'd cut them in half or whatever, and leveled them out and used those as the joists or whatever for the roof.
Wow.
Yeah, amazing. It was wild.
That's neat. Yeah, I love seeing some of that old craftsmanship.
Yeah.
Haven't really run into much on this one, but
sure.
The foundation is solid. That stone foundation is still in great shape. It's amazing.
I bet. So what do you guys want to talk about tonight? Charlene, I'm sorry. Didn't mean that, you're not on the phone, so I didn't see you there. I see you, and we got somebody named iPhone. We got somebody named iPhone on the phone.
I see Sandra too.
You see Sandra? Oh, yeah. I'm so sorry. Jeez. Everybody, this is my mom. I'm so sorry. My mom has become interested in real estate. So I said, well, start getting on the call then. Yeah. So y'all be nice. Don't talk bad about me. So, Mom, tell everybody what you're looking to do and what you're interested in. I mean, Sandra.
Hello. Well, I don't know. After joining the conference and watching Rich all these years, it's, just now in my life, it's like, well, it really looks interesting. And at the conference, it was really interesting. So I am thinking about it, but everything you guys go through, you have to repair and rebuild and get the people, and it's like, wow, but it's something I think I could probably, I would like to try to do. So I'm trying to learn as much as I can from these and looking at other videos from the conference. That was pretty really very nice.
Yeah. Well, thanks. And when you like you were specifically talking about, you might be interested in short sales.
Short
That would be,
sales.
if you're flipping short sales, that you don't have to deal with a headache. All you have to do is get the crew right, and we've got people that know people that can give you good recommendations on that. But then you don't have to worry about the headaches of a tenant this and tenant that or whatever, or my tenant trashed a place, so I have to fix it, or my tenant's trying to sell my furniture out of my Airbnb or any of that
I
kind of
know.
stuff.
That
No,
is,
none of that
those
stuff.
are very unique. Those
Yeah.
are unique, but I'm sure they're true situations too.
Oh yeah, they're all based on true situations. Maybe not my situations, but they're based on true situations. But anyway, but yeah. So thanks for joining us. Glad you're here.
Thank you.
And who is iPhone? Now I'm confused. Now I'm curious. Last time I had somebody that came on it just as iPhone, they hacked my Zoom, but I learned from that too. That was a huge mistake. That was like I was doing my that one meetup I do at the place by Home Depot there. Craig and Steven and Kyle know, and Mom even knows. But I have a monthly meetup that's just 100% networking. And when COVID shut everything down, we just moved that to virtual. So we started doing Zooms, right? So we did a Zoom once a month. And I remember it was probably the second or third one we did. I was posting the link in that group on Facebook, and we were fine. But I remembered posting it publicly as on my Facebook like status or whatever you do your post, just a public post, and it was probably the largest group we'd ever had. Like we had a bunch of people, and we got hacked, or someone joined us with ill thoughts in their head, and they started sharing video that shouldn't have been, sharing different clips and different things. And it's like, oh my gosh. And I was just boiling mad. I couldn't figure out how to stop them. I couldn't figure out how to kick them out of the Zoom. I was so angry. I was seeing triple probably, and I couldn't figure out which buttons to click because I couldn't believe, oh my gosh, this is being shown on my Zoom. But yeah, so I don't know who iPhone is. I'm going to ask them to unmute. Who is iPhone? Charlene, that's not just you as a duplicate, is it?
Oh no, my name is Charlene Steers.
I thought so. I see that. I was like, well, maybe she's on with a duplicate called iPhone.
Maybe I think maybe that's me because I first joined on my iPhone and then
Yeah,
I got
no, you
rid
were
of it.
Sandra K. Yeah, you were Sandra K both times, but that's okay. It's all right. You can.
And plus, I have an Android. I'm still
Oh.
on Android.
Definitely
you
not
wouldn't
you.
get caught. I wouldn't get caught dead with one of those iPhones. You're either a hard iPhone user or a hard Android user. There's no middle ground, is there? Is there anybody that says, eh?
Look, can you unmute them, Rich?
I all I can do is ask to unmute. So it's okay. It's all right. If they want to just be a fly on the wall, perfectly fine to do that. Not a problem at all. You're welcome, iPhone, to join in the conversation, introduce yourself, and tell us what you do. But anyway, the only other thing I'll do is I'll ask them to start their video. They can decide if they want to do that or not. But anyway, so I was talking to somebody earlier this week about deal flow and how they find deals. And we were actually at a meetup earlier in the week that had the folks from Deal Machine demoing how they do deal flow and how they can find deals in their software, like you would, Deal Machine. I don't know, Caleb, if you've heard of it. Okay. Yeah. So everybody on the call then has probably heard of it. Deal Machine is a software where you can type in a city or a zip code and specifically click your buy box stuff. Like, do you want to bet 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, how many bathrooms, how many square feet, what zip code, or even draw on a map. Well, specifically in this part of this zip code, this is where I want this neighborhood, and it'll give you your results. And I said, well, I can do that in real flow, and the the results are a lot better just because they've got they've got so many more data points than any other system out there. But somebody said, well, you should demo that on the Sunday night stream, not Saturday night stream. So I did. I demoed it last night during the Saturday night stream. You guys missed that?
Yeah, holy, I've been waiting for that too.
Yeah. No, but for the Sunday night stream, I don't know. Would that be something that would benefit you guys to like just show you like how that works in real flow? Again, I'm not an affiliate. I'm not a marketer. I'm just showing you what I use, but I don't know if you're interested. If not,
You want to give us knowledge? Is that what you're saying?
yeah, maybe if you're interested, and again, it's one that I know, everybody's out there talking about their prop stream and their deal machine and their this and their that, and RealFlow, even though more real estate investors use RealFlow than any other software out there, it never seems to get the props. So I was like, well, maybe people don't see it and they don't know what they do it or how it's done, at least maybe locally here, because we do have REI Black Book. We do have all these other tools out there, and I've used several tools before, but once I got into RealFlow, that was it. I've stopped looking other places. But would you want me to show you like how that works in RealFlow or not? It's okay if you don't want me to.
It's okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, let me do that then. Let me share my screen and ignore all the other just junk that's in on my screen here. But yeah, so this is RealFlow. This is actually what like Jamil Damji has one called Dr. Deal Junkie. It's just white labeled RealFlow. So just to let you know. So that's what, I've said it a few times on these, Jamil, when they got into RealFlow, canceled his 6-figure contract with batch leads because of how good RealFlow is. So, he had a 6-figure contract with batch leads to, do like these, I don't know if it was weekly or monthly Zooms, but it was like Zoom showing batch leads and all this. But because RealFlow's data was so much better, he's like, I don't believe in it anymore. So I'm canceling it. So anyway, so from here, there's a couple different ways you could do it, but like James, it was James. It was James probably listed as the iPhone.
James McDonald?
No, I don't know. It might be James. It might. It's which James is it? Because we had several Jameses out there, but James, are you out there, sir? Did you join us?
I texted him earlier. He was just getting home. So.
Oh, okay. It might be him. It just says James. It says James iPhone. Well, there's an iPhone out there and James's iPhone. So
it is me. It's James McDonald. Sorry.
James McDonald. No, you're good. Right. You're good. Welcome, James.
Thank you. Thank you.
Are you all moved and settled in at St. Louis now?
Oh, man, I wish, but I'm closer.
Are you?
Yeah.
Where are you at?
Takes a little bit. Downtown on Locust Street. So
really?
Near the soccer stadium.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. They had a soccer game there last night, but I don't know what they got going on tonight, but there's always something.
Oh, sure. Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're just going to run through a real quick, because I'm not going to take a ton of your guys' time on this, but I just was going to show you like what all I do. Like, for example, somebody throw out a zip code.
63033.
What was that? I'm so sorry. Read that again, or read that off to me again.
63033.
Okay. So right under here where it says welcome back, Rich, is this search for property leads right here. I just could type in 63033, right? And if it matches, it gives me an option, right? I could type a city name or something like that, but the zip code's a little easier. So I click on that, and it's going to take me. Well, right now I got this little thing here that I click off of, but so this is just a map of all the different houses, just blanket, just blanketed, no filters applied, just blanketed. And right now down at the bottom, let's see, I think, or is it up at the top? All right, I'm at the change how this looks. Okay, yeah, up here at the top it tells me I have 14,165 leads right now. Okay, just in that zip code. Now. There's different, let's see, Deal Sauce. Oh, it could be very well could be. I have not seen Deal Sauce yet. But yeah, that's so filters. And by the way, RealFlow is they're based out of Ohio, and they were the reason they got so big so fast was they had partnered with Fortune Builders. So back when Fortune Builders was huge, that's when RealFlow really got its jump, and it got its attachment to a lot of real estate investors. But anyway, just giving you a little background on who they are. So there's a filters button right here where I can click filters, and this is great because this lets me start stacking my filters, right? So I can right over here on the left-hand side, that 14, and now you're looking down at the bottom of the screen. says see results 14,165. You all
Mhm.
see that?
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. So that's showing every type of property, right? That's showing a single family, a townhome, apartments, condos, multifamilies, and others, right? It's not showing commercial because that's a separate subscription. I don't subscribe to commercial just because I'm not interested in that right now, but it's residential, right? So, and it even says residential property filters. Now, if I'm only interested in single family homes, I can click X off of all these, right? Townhomes, yeah, if I want townhomes, that's fine. Whatever, condo, okay, whatever. But I click off all that just to get to my single family homes. Now that 14,000, whatever, ooh, it really knocked a bunch out. It's 13,408. That's, I don't know about you, but 13,000 leads is be kind of a big bite to chew. And, you know, it'd be,
It's a lot.
yeah, I'd tell you that, you know, I'd tell you, trim it down, trim it down. So you'd need to trim it down, I'm telling you. So now we can actually go, you know, we can either click these little headings along the top or we just scroll down. And as we scroll down, they'll get to all of these. So like you've got your lead types. Do you want absentee owners? Do you want, you know, foreclosures? Do you want delinquent tax activity? So you can actually, if you're somebody who really likes focusing on people that are, you know, delinquent on their real estate taxes, click that delinquent tax activity. If you want something with low equity or even high equity, there's high equity right there. And the cool thing is this is showing you how many of these 13,000 are in each one of these. The other thing you can do is when you select one of these, you can actually choose to match all selected. So if you wanted something that's high equity, but it also needs to be vacant and it must match both, that trimmed it down to 30.
Wow. Yep.
Okay. But if you don't care if it matches, it could be either or. You just unselect that little toggle there, and it goes back to the 6,766.
Holy moly.
Now, if you wanted something that was absentee owner, that had high equity, but it was also vacant, I don't know if you could think of anybody that might fit that bill. What kind of person could fit that bill? Maybe a tired landlord, and they've owned it for a long time because it has high equity or whatever. Long-term owner is also another one, but you could also click that match all selected. And let's see how many that's going to take us down to. Probably 0. Yep, there it is, 0. So if I uncheck some of these, that takes us to 20. So there's 20 that are absentee owner, high equity, and vacancy. Can we play with 20? That's great. But even if we didn't like have it vacant or whatever, we could keep scrolling down. There's Deal Marketplace, which is something they have internally where people are looking for those specific deals, or people have those deals that they're trying to offer. So wholesalers or whatever. So Alabama has 2 of those. Minnesota has 1 of those. You know, Missouri, where we're at now, right now, has 1 of those. So there's actually 1 of these matches already in their Missouri marketplace, right? So I could actually look and go directly to that person and say, hey, I'm also in Missouri. Let's talk, whatever. There's sellability scores, which that's a thing that that RealFlow has that they've had for years. Ever since I started working with RealFlow, they had, I think, had it maybe a year into it. And it's basically AI. It was AI before AI became cool. It was AI before people thought. They have so many billion, they have over 1 billion data points that I can't even tell you all the different kinds of data points they have, that actually they've developed a formula that rates the sellability score of the property from 0 to 1,000. 1,000 being the highest. And what that is the propensity to sell within 90 days. So like, well, this one actually like, so they give you a wholesale score, a rental score, and a retail score. So like wholesale score is, you know, identifies properties with high potential to sell at 20 or plus % below listing price in the next 90 to 180 days. Okay, within 6 months. Retail rental score is predicts whether a property will be purchased for use as a rental investment. Retail score, again, the likelihood of it actually selling on the traditional retail listing within 90 to 180 days. So I guess they bump that up. And what you're really looking for is anything that's over 500. So I could come in here and say, well, show me the ones that have, you know, 500 max. The thing is with RealFlow, you could upgrade to like statewide AI sellability scores, nationwide sellability scores, or you can purchase them like zip code at a time. So I have zip codes. I have like specific zip codes. 63033 is not one of them. Otherwise, it would give me the option to narrow these down by, hey, just show me the ones that have a 700 wholesale score or higher, minimum 700, you know, or whatever. And it may trim that down to 1. It may be 0. I may have to trim that down to 500. Who knows? But anyway, as we scroll down here, they're okay. I mean, like I said, they're again, it's guessing, right? Using AI and using it's using AI and it's using the data points they have. They can see like, hey, I'm making this up. I apologize, James. So I'm making this up where it says, hey, you know what? People that are, and here just including these random data points, these may not be data points in their system. They might be, though. They have over 1 billion of them. People that have owned their house 30 years that, are in a certain income bracket that subscribe to Field and Stream tend to sell their house 20% below value within 90 days. You know what I'm saying? So that house gets a score of, 800, or whatever it is. You see what I'm saying? So it's like all these data points put together, like, hey, if this happens, bam, people sell their house a lot, lower or less price or whatever. So again, without knowing what that's just a very generalized and very basic assessment. You could say property valuation, like Charlene. I know you said you wanted something that was within, I think you said 200 to 250. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Or did I?
Yes.
Yeah. So
no, that's correct.
So yeah, you could say market value between 200,000 and 250, but that's the ARV, not the current market value probably. So this may not get it. That still had 12 minimum $200,000 market value. Still gave us 12, right? And if I thought I could put in 250, as I tab off, that takes us down to 10. Okay, so now we're down to 10. You can keep going. Property features, single family home. You can check more into here if you're like, you know what? Actually, I do want to look at multifamilies. I do want to look at apartments. Whatever. You can add those now. If you had a specific minimum number of bedrooms, 3, minimum bathrooms, 1 or 2 or whatever it might be, 2. Now that's going to take you down to 9. So it knocked one of them out of here. Square feet. You said a minimum 1,000.
Yes, 1,000 or more.
There you go. 1,000 square feet takes us down. That didn't knock anybody off. Do you care about when it was built?
No.
You care about lot size?
No.
Okay.
But I definitely would like the AC in the basement.
AC and a basement.
Mm-hmm.
And that took us to 0. The one thing I have noticed, is that this AC thing, I think, can be misleading. I think sometimes that for some reason, even though they may have an AC, it isn't listed. So therefore it doesn't come in the results. So all 9 of these have a basement. If you wanted a garage, you could, fireplace, sorry, let me uncheck that. If you wanted a garage, 0 of them have a garage, right? So it's saying 0 of them have a garage. I don't know. We'll look at the actual results here in a minute. As I scroll down, you got different lien types. Like, hey, you know what? I'd love to see decent deceased probate leads. And there might be a 0 there. Yep. And select all, deselect all. Okay, there we go. But years of ownership. Like, I want to talk to only people who've owned their house a minimum of 10 years. 2. Now there's 2. Right. So I'm whittling this down. Obviously, you put in your buy box, right? And it keeps whittling down the number of results you have. Let's just go with this. I could keep going. I mean, you could show mortgage information. I mean, it's got so much. Wait till I click on one of these for you. You can even scroll down. Like when I do mine, I scroll it on. I include like when the last sales date was. I would say customized, and I could put in there, look, I don't want to look at anything that was sold before or after. Sorry, let's just say 01/01/2020. That's still 5 years ago. There's still 2. So all of these were sold before 2020. Last sale date. We know that because we put in 10 years ownership, right? As a random thing in here, I thought earlier. Maybe we did, maybe we didn't. I thought we did. But anyway, I thought we plugged that in. Anyway, okay. So we'll keep going. Foreclosure information. If you're looking for short sales, stuff like that, there's foreclosure information. And now, so we've got the 2. So I can click this view results 2 down here. and it's going to show me the two. Now, here's that one that's in that marketplace. That's that blue one. They always highlight that for me, and I can contact the seller directly. But here we go. We got Santiago Drive in Florissant, and here they're showing up on the map. There's that one. There's that one. Santiago Drive, absentee owner, board investor, high equity, delinquent tax activity, vacancy, utility lien. Let me blow your mind a little more. If I click on one of these, it's actually going to give me more information like, I don't know. There's my sellability scores. Okay, now maybe I do have 63033. I didn't think I did. Anyway. So the retail score is 815, wholesale score is 541. But there's the owner. It's in a trust. It has estimated 82% equity. Potentially inherited, no. Absentee owner, yes. There's the mailing address. That's how they know it's absentee owner. They still live in Florissant. It'd be great if it was out of state and absentee owner, which is an option you can click when you're going through your filters. Property inside, single family ranch, built in 1963, 1,400 square feet. Okay, all that kind of stuff. But we also have the ability. Where's it? Oh yeah, this Baxter AI, and this is so cool. There's an AI investments insight. You click this analyze property, and it's going to actually analyze the details of the property. And again, just read through it. It's kind of like it'll tell you, hey, this looks great. But then you read through it, and you're like, well, because of this, this, and this, I don't think I'd like it anyway, or whatever. But it does at least give you, and it gives you lead flow values, which again, there it is. Hey, Rich, this property presents a great investment opportunity. Signs of owner distress and high equity, well suited for buy and hold, burr, or flip strategy. And here's why. The top reasons: highly motivated seller. The property is vacant, has a 2023 tax delinquency, and a utility lien. Significant equity, estimated 219 value of 219 and a mortgage balance under 40. There's substantial equity. Strong exit strategy potential. The fair condition, again, is it in fair condition, indicates a value add opportunity. So you can read. So I could chat with Baxter and be like, well, tell me a little more about the, whatever. Tell me a little more about the fair condition, or tell me a little bit about blah, blah, blah. Or if I was going to flip this, what would, all this kind of stuff. You can start chatting with Baxter. What do you think of that, Caleb? I'm asking Caleb because he's
I think that would be cool as long as it was accurate.
Exactly. Right. Exactly. so trust but verify. Right. Yeah.
That's right.
As long as it was accurate. Right. So you can get all this information. It'll even tells you, like, as you scroll down further, it tells you open loan one. So there's a $60,000 loan that was taken out in 2008 at a 5.83% by Homeland Mortgage. Now, what if they just refinanced last month? Who knows if that's been updated or not, but it gives you idea. Last transaction, 9/9/2024, there was a quit claim deed where it basically just transferred into the trust. So it went from Tran Win to the Tran Win, Tran Trust, and Tran. It's obviously some goofs with the naming there, right? But anyway. So there it is. So there's the lien right there, the utility lien, notice of lien from February for $515. So the water's probably shut off, or the electricity or something. But anyway, so all that information, pretty darn cool, right? And so here's the neat thing. So from this, as I look through this, I'm like, you know what? I really want to reach out to the seller. I just click this add to my leads, and it's going to put it up here into my leads. Okay. I can also do things like, if I wanted to flip this, maybe I wanted to, I'm not flip this. If I wanted to wholesale this, I can click buyer match AI. So it would actually match me up with potential buyers in our system, in the real flow system. Target match AI, maybe that will show me other properties like this. Let me go back to results and let's look at that other one. I'm not going to stay on too much longer. Just quickly on this one, Lockwood Trail. Again, I could say Baxter, analyze this. And this is the real test, right? Does it come up with the exact same thing? Oh, it has utility lien too. No.
And you know what's funny? I lived on that street.
Oh, this one here? Lockwood?
I used to live on Lockwood Trail.
Really?
I did.
So this one says property presents a great investment opportunity as a likely burr or flip. It doesn't say buy and hold, though. Highly motivated seller. Bank. Oh, property's a vacant bank-owned REO. Has been on their books since 2013. Estimated value of $200,000. Acquired by the bank for $58,000 in 2013. strong rental foundation, value add opportunity. Lead flow insights. Again, it's like a 500 across the board here. Owner insights, Wells Fargo right there. Boom. So I could add this to, and this is a 3-2, 1 story, 1 unit, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Sorry. Here's all the info here. And you've seen it. But anyway, so with that, I could add this, but because it is bank owned, it's not going to give me I'm going to show you. So add to my leads. So now I've got 2 leads here. This is how simple it is. I can say, you know what? I want to call these people or I want to mail these people. I go to my leads right here and I can direct mail. I can tell it to, from here, it refreshes, name my campaign, XYZ test. I can say, well, I want to send them 5 postcards or letters, whatever. I want to send it weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. Maybe I want to send it bi-weekly. Next. I could fill this out, blah, 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 blah. But I don't think that's going to let me do that. I should have. Oh, couldn't find the address. Of course not. I don't know if this is a good address or not, but I'll type it in as if it were. Nope, it isn't. But okay, let me see. All right, and then contact name, Rich. Put in my email address. Not my email address, but type it in. You can put in your website. Are you going to put your own phone number on your stuff, or do you want them to give you a tracking number? All this different kind of stuff here. Do you want to receive a copy? I actually like clicking yes, because then I actually get a postcard when I know they've been sent a postcard, right? So I like that. It does add more to your total mail pieces, because now instead of it being 2 recipients, it's to 3. But then I click next, and now I can pick what I want. Do I want to send this out to just general sellers, to others? Was it specific? Was I looking for probate leads? Was I looking for general, whatever? So seller leads. I can also do letters or postcards, like a 6x9 postcard. Here's all the different postcards they have. You can look them over. You can click the little preview, see if you like it or not. Anyway, or you can go to letters. Same thing with letters. You can preview the letter, read what it says. Would you rather send them a handwritten letter or a postcard? Anyway, you select all that stuff, boom, send it. And it's really, really cheap, actually, believe it or not. I can also do a skip trace on my leads. That's what they call lead tracing. It's 10 cents per hit, not 10 cents per number, 10 cents per hit. And they will give you up to like 10 different phone numbers. I don't think I've ever seen anybody get a full 10. But the thing is, these numbers they give you are strong. They're really strong numbers. So this shouldn't take too long. We should get, but I'll get like 93 out of 103 successful. So let me click on that. Let me open this up just to show you one I did before, what they look like. So here's the list. Here's the list. Tells you the property address, the mailing address, the contact name, what type of phone is it? Is it on a do not call list? Are they potential litigators? Like, do they have a history of suing people? Is it a mobile phone? Is it a residential phone? All this different kind of stuff. Contact name number 2, sometimes husband, wife, whatever, partner, brother, sister, whatever. And they even go to and they have email addresses. So in case you want to email them instead of calling them, contact 3 and their contact information as well. So it's got a wealth of information when you skip trace them. And I take those and I dump it into Prop AI. But anyway.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. I'm going to have to look that
yeah. And I thought I thought I had a free trial thing. They ended like the affiliate programs a while back. But you can actually still get, let the free, they have a mobile app called Lead Flow as well. You can get that. But if you go to this realflow.com, they do offer free trial still. It's just I don't have a special link for it. But they have also they have different courses like short sales, private lending system, foreclosure investing, Facebook marketing. They've got a bunch of different courses. They've got a knowledge base that's pretty darn thorough. It's a pretty dang solid system. It really, really is. And you could set up your websites through here. They got different resources available. It's pretty darn cool. Riva Global is a great, I'm not kidding you, they are a fantastic virtual assistant team. That's all they do. That's all they do is real estate. They don't support any other type of business. So they know real estate.
What's the point, Rich, of putting your list into Prop AI? Does that do automated follow up or something?
It does. No, it does the actual phone call. Like Prop AI will actually do an outbound phone call for me. And then based on the results, I don't want to spend the time calling 20 bad numbers, right? So I dump it into Prop AI. It immediately tells me if it was answered by a human or not. It may have gone straight to voicemail. I don't know. And then I can go to Prop AI and I can actually read the script. I can actually see what happened. Did a human pick it up? Now we've got that, like I think with the new iOS, it's saying, oh, I'll connect you, but first tell me why you're calling Susie or whatever it is, right? So this person, the Prop AI will actually say, well, I'm interested in buying their house, blah, blah, blah. I don't know where it goes from there because I have not seen success from it going forward from there. And that's only been the last couple of days that I've seen that. But anyway, I know we're getting close to the end of time, and I apologize for hogging it up, demonstrating that to you. But yeah, it helps me. I think doing it that way, dropping it into like Prop AI or something that Caleb could probably even help you out with. Although he's, I know you're focused more on inbound calling, right, Caleb?
Actually, we have I built a foreclosure specifically just for foreclosures. That it just keeps calling them until they answers. It'll call like 18 times over the course of 2 days.
Oh wow!
And if they don't want to answer the phone, that's fine. We'll send them mail.
Yeah.
We'll send them emails. We'll text them. But yeah, so.
Gotcha.
Relentless.
I see James and Shelly's on. Hey there.
Yeah.
I saw you come in. I just didn't get a chance to say hi. I was blah, 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 rambling. Yeah, so that's, dropping into Prop AI is great because it helps me narrow down what numbers I can actually call back, especially the ones that say, yeah, I want to talk to somebody. Boom, they're a hot lead. I can call them right now. Right.
That is awesome.
Or when they say, well, yeah, I want to talk to somebody, but the virtual assistant, or I'm sorry, the AI assistant will ask, well, when, right? So if they say, well, call me Friday at 3:00, boom, I know, drop that in my calendar, call them Friday at 3:00, right? So, and that way I'm not spending time calling all the bad numbers because I will see, oh, this phone number has been disconnected, blah, blah, blah. Okay, boom, take that off the list. And you can also test at different times, right? I may send it in the morning, but a lot of people might be at work, right? So now you try the same list in the evening as well. So anyway, that's all I got. It's 8:00. I know.
Good stuff. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you, Rich.
You're welcome. I'm thinking about doing stuff like that starting next year, being more like topical. Like, hey, let's talk about this topic or that topic. If you guys think that'd be a good idea or whatever, drop in the comments, whatever. Like always, I'm going to turn off my camera, turn off my mic. If you guys want to sit around and talk, you're more than welcome to do that for a little while. Drop your name, number, your email address in the chat so everybody else can reach out to you and say, hey, I saw you on the Zoom. I'd like to connect, or maybe we can have coffee or whatever. I'd love to have that. But thanks, everybody, for coming. It's 8:01. I failed. Take care, everybody.
Great.
Have a good one.
Good night, Rich. Thank you.
Good night, guys.
Thank you, Rich.
Great meeting.
All right.
Always good stuff, man.
That's right, Craig. So I think I'm going to jump off, James. I think he jumped off.
I'm here.
Grab Charlene's number.
There was another
What's up, guys?
James McDonald.
Hey.
Yeah.
Does anybody need any a couch and 2 chairs?
Not me.
All right.
Living room furniture.
My wife just gave a couch that we had to some friends who just moved into an apartment today, actually. Nobody else that I know of right off the bat.
Oh, okay.
Pet friendly, smoke friendly. Are they your thing? Did you get new stuff?
No, it's not ours.
Okay.
It's from an eviction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We had to evict some people out of a house, and it was left over, but they were good condition and stuff, and we thought.
I mean, they just need to be cleaned up a little bit. It's a nice pattern.
What do you say, couch and 2 chairs?
I was just getting ready to say the same thing. If you can't
Yeah.
give it away, put it on Marketplace and sell it and get what you can off of it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
did. It's
That-
on Marketplace. I just thought that maybe I'd throw it
Okay.
out here and here.
It's out there on Marketplace now. We're just trying to, since we're on here, just thought we'd offer it, I guess. So how's everybody doing?
Good stuff, man. Good. I'm busy.
Oh,
Got to
good.
say,
We're
making some
busy, but
progress.
we're busy, but just for the wrong reasons. Like we just said, dealing with the eviction process.
That's tough, man. Is that one house?
That's an Imperial.
Yeah.
The big house that you guys got that was practically new when you got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
trashed it.
Oh God,
wow.
no! I'm sorry.
That's okay. It was all it really needs though. I paid a girl to clean Chris Monroe sent me a girl to clean it, and
Yeah.
she cleaned it up pretty well.
Really well.
She cleaned it up really well. So I appreciated that. So it's clean now. We rented a dumpster that, what was it, like a 30
30-yard dumpster.
30-yard dumpster that Jim worked tirelessly to break down all the furniture she left.
Yeah.
Just stuff. Like things just had to be
But
broken down, like
it was
beds and
filled up
yeah,
with stuff.
Wow.
beds, mattresses, fences.
Oh,
No
She had an
kidding.
illegal daycare center, 20 kids.
Oh no.
geez.
A lot of toys
Yeah,
and
baby
children's stuff.
or kids' clothes.
There's a
The-
dumpster service. I don't know if you know about Smash My Trash. They come out and if your dumpster's full, they'll smash it all down. It's like this big grinder that they smash everything down. They
That's
came and
not-
smashed a 40-yard dumpster I had filled up. It knocked it down to halfway. We still were able to fill a bunch more stuff into it.
Wow.
We were
We
We
filled
were
it up
fine.
full.
Okay.
We broke it all down and everything.
It's a lot of work.
one dumpster. One dumpster.
Good job.
And it was just last weekend, spent all weekend doing that. And then now we're cleaning it and seeing what we need to doing what we can do to get it back to the point that it was. Just painting carpets where we're at now, looking for those things.
Well, hey
You got-
guys, I gotta get off of here. It was nice being on here with you guys tonight, and hopefully I can get back on here with you next Sunday.
Hope so. I think
Okay.
it's
Well,
every
Nick,
other
nice
Sunday,
seeing you.
right?
Every
Yeah.
other Sunday, yeah.
Not Charlene.
Good night. Have a good
Good night.
night.
Good luck with your niece.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
sure.
Thank you. All right.
All right.
Well, let's go. Let's get
Yeah.
off. Sam.
I got to jump
Sure.
off too. I got algebra
All right.
to do.
Algebra. Okay. Good luck. Back in high school again. Huh?
Yeah, absolutely. So
Good
I'll
night,
take
Steve.
care of it.
See
Peace
ya.
out. I don't know. I got a new camera. I'm off center. I don't know where I am. All right. Ciao for now.
Hey, you guys all have a good evening. We're gonna jump off as well.
Yep.
You too.
might
Good
as
to
well.
see you
That's a
guys.
wrap.
All right.
Ciao.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
A wrap. Yeah.
Good night, all.
Yep. All right, Craig.